Well, my name is David Macfarlane. I have the privilege of serving with Billy Graham organization, and I've had a front row seat across Canada to watch the My Hope with Billy Graham unfold. There was an Anglican pastor who shows the Defining Moments video when he goes on visitation to people one-on-one and has seen many of them come to Christ. So a church showed it to nursing homes and showed the video, and 6 people committed their life to Christ as a consequence of that. A church had a basketball meeting. That's what they did during the week. They stopped the game halfway through, gave everybody free food, sat them down, watched the Defining Moments video, and 15 young people committed their life to Christ and are now being discipled by the church. It's having an amazing effect. I was with an Hispanic pastor in one of our large cities here in Canada, and he saw 30 people come to Christ after showing it on a Sunday morning. In fact, many churches are showing it on a Sunday morning, encouraging their people to bring their friends and neighbors, and they're seeing a huge response to the gospel from these videos. One businessman gave the Defining Moments video to another associate and asked him to watch it, and then they met the next day to talk about what they'd seen. Other people are sending it on Facebook or sending a link via email to watch the program and then having conversations with the people. It's being shown in tons and tons of different contexts. There was a couple that were having a 50th wedding anniversary, and they showed it to all their family members that came for this big anniversary celebration. There was one lady who was pregnant, a brand new believer. She gave birth to a little baby, then invited 8 families to come and watch the Defining Moments and to see the baby, and a whole lot of them responded to Christ. People using it, going on a fishing trip with buddies, and around the campfire they show the video. So it can be shown one-on-one, it can be shown in church context. It's incredibly flexible and having a huge effect. But the bottom line is relationships. It's about praying for people and intentionally building real, good, authentic, meaningful relationships with people, whether they come to Christ or not. When I was a pastor, there was a businessman who used to invite all his friends and neighbors to his house for barbecues. And that's what he would do regularly, and they would reciprocate. And by the end of the summer, probably 7 different barbecues were had by this guy. His name was Harvey. Then Harvey would phone me and he'd say, "David, I told them that you're my pastor and you're going to come next Saturday and you're going to be at our barbecue and you're going to talk about Jesus." And they said they would come. So I would show up, and there they would be flipping their burgers and drinking beers or whatever they were doing, and they all knew each other because of Harvey. And then Harvey would say, "Come and round, this is the pastor who's going to talk about Jesus." And they all sat there and they listened to me. They didn't listen to me because of me. They listened to me because they trusted Harvey. They saw him and his family. They knew him. They had a relationship. And when I gave the gospel, every time I did this, because he'd invite me every year, 2 to 3 people committed their life to Christ, all because of relationships. That's the background and the bottom line for Defining Moments and for the other wonderful videos that are available online for you to use. Build relationships, pray, and use it any way you can. God might very well show up, as he has in so many churches, and this might be a turning point for your congregation, for your people, and most importantly, for your friends as they come to know Christ.